going on, guys? Welcome to today's video. If you're thinking that I look a little bit different, I do have a new shirt on, so that's probably what you're noticing. Today is a big day on the ranch though, as it's pretty much our only paycheck that we get all year long for the cattle. That's right, we are taking the yearling calves to the sale barn, and it's time to make some money. So let's run down to the ranch and load them up and get this thing going. So the good news is it's a sunny, warm, and beautiful day here. But the bad news is we'll be chasing calves through all this mud. I mean, I've just been setting gates up this morning, and it's pretty bad. There's no way I'm not stepping out of a boot today. All right, so just to try to give you guys an idea of what we're doing, so as you're watching me do it, you kind of know what the point of it all is. Right now the calves are locked up where we feed them in the manger there, and what I'm going to try to do is open this gate, have them run down this alley, come through this opening and through that gate, and then they will be out in the main working corral. So as I start to make my load, they'll be running back through this gate. This panel will be moved, and I can start to assemble my load back in this pen, whether it is replacement heifers and butcher steers or whether it's market calves. So if it is market calves, then they will run up this alleyway. This gate will be open, and they'll go into the trailer. If they're replacement heifers or butcher steers, they will make a right and go right back to where they are right now. So that's what we're trying to do. Let's see how it works. All right, so here we're looking at my 4 butcher steers for next year, and what I look for in butcher steers is I don't keep the biggest ones because I like to take them to the auction and get paid for them, and I don't keep the smallest ones because I want some good meat to eat. So I look for 4 that are just kind of medium size, and probably one of the even more important things is their temperament. I don't want 4 crazy ones because those usually result in tough meat, and if I get 4 nice gentle ones, then that just makes my life a lot easier. So these guys look pretty settled down, pretty calm, so they should make some good butcher steers for next year. All right, so I got my 4 butcher steers cut out that will be the steers that we butcher for next year. Now I just got to find my 6 heifers that I want to keep for replacements, and then the rest of these can go to the sale. Okay, so what am I looking for in the heifers? Well, there's some similarities. I don't want crazy heifers. That's a big requirement. I definitely don't want small ones. I'm looking for large frame, just overall balanced body type. And again, if they're a little spirited, I'll put up with that, but if they're trying to jump fences or trying to jump over me, then I'm not gonna put up with that, because it's all fun and games when they're 600 pounds, but that attitude doesn't go away when they're 1,200, 1,500 pounds. So it's best, you just don't want that in your herd. Well, I need to stir these girls up a little bit to find 6 that I want to keep. And once we cut them out, then the rest can get in the trailer. So we've got our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, I'm not too proud to admit that I'm going to walk through and double check and make sure that all 6 of them are in fact heifers and I didn't accidentally get a steer. All right, ladies. Oh yeah, get side by side. You're the best. You're pretty good. They're all okay. The thing you got to remember, it's not just about hip height. That always makes them look bigger. But you want to look at kind of their width, because basically the reason why that's important is when they're pushing a calf out, you want to make sure they got room for the calf to get through there. All right, so that is my yearling group now. We should save a lot on hay now. I think if I counted right, there should be 24 in the pen to sell there. So we're gonna make probably 2 trips of 12, or I might try to squeeze a bunch on the first load and get number 31 on the second load. We'll just have to see if there's room. Now, I assume that most people knew that was coming. Number 31, the sick cow that I documented a little bit how I'd been treating her. After an injury like that, there's no way she's bred, and it's really unlikely that she would conceive, and it's really unlikely that she would be able to deliver. So unfortunately, her time on the ranch has come to an end. I just need to get her healed up enough to where she can walk pretty good, because if she hops off the trailer and falls down and doesn't get back up, then that creates a whole nother problem. So I'll have to evaluate her, walk her around the pen a little bit, see how she moves, and if I think she can make it, then we'll go ahead and send her on a load today too. Okay, new plan. I think I'm gonna try to get 15 in this first load, and then we'll put number 31 in the second load if we can. So see if I can get 15 off of here. All right, first load's down. We got to run back home and get the second load. Get up. All right, so I don't know how much you're really able to see in that footage. It's kind of, I don't know, I'm still new at this. It's kind of feels awkward for me to narrate my video while I'm dropping off animals at the sale, because, you know, those guys don't really know what you're doing. But anyway, so on that second load, number 31, the cow that we'd been doctoring, she had gone down in the trailer. And when I got there, I don't know if you guys could see it, but she was laying down in the back. So I was really kind of worried about that. But she did get up and she was able to kind of hobble out of the trailer, and she didn't fall getting out of the trailer. So we're just going to kind of cross our fingers on that. Butcher cow prices are so low right now that I'm not expecting to get hardly anything for her. But so we'll just kind of see, you know, whatever we get's whatever we get for her. So yeah, the bad thing about the sale yard that I go to, as you guys noticed or probably saw, is that we have to drive right through downtown Sacramento to get there, which it doesn't matter what time of day you go through there pulling a trailer. It's no fun. So that's just what we've got to do. It takes me about maybe an hour and a half to get there. The next closest sale barn takes about 2.5 hours, so I guess I can put up with fighting the traffic to save that time. So anyway, it is quiet here now. We are only down to these 10 calves and 4 butcher steers. We've got 4 butcher steers that are gonna be butchered here middle of February, and we've got the 4 for the following year, and we've got our 6 heifers. So these guys are patiently waiting for me to feed them. So I probably better go ahead and do that. All in all, it was a good day, other than the traffic and the mud. I might have ruined these boots. We'll see. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I hope I'll see you again on Farmer Tyler Ranch.